say hello. The writing train is coming, the writing train is coming, the writing train is coming, say hello. Did you say hello to the writing train? Good morning, children.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you?
Robinah. We are fine, teacher Robinah.
Wow, I am happy to hear that.
I'm fine, thank you, teacher Robinah. I'm
Good
fine,
job.
thank you, teacher Robinah.
Wow, I'm so happy to hear that you are fine. I am also here and I am fine and I am so happy. I am so happy. I'm so happy to be here to talk to you and to teach you. My name is Teacher Robinah. You can call me Teacher Robinah. And today we are having a middle and top class writing lesson. We are having a middle and top class writing lesson. Before we continue, before we learn anything, I want someone to lead us in prayer. So if you're ready to lead us in prayer, raise your hand and lead us. Who's ready? Who's ready? Michaela. Michaela, please lead us in prayer. The rest of us together. Michaela is having network problems. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Kimberly, lead us in prayer. The rest of us, hands together, eyes closed.
Okay, teacher. Our Father, who art in heaven, bless our teachers, bless the students, protect us, give us wisdom, give us teachers money. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Amen and amen. Thank you for that wonderful prayer. My dear children, since we are going to be writing letters, I want you to stand up and we sing our ABCD song. Let us sing the letter song. I'm going to start, then I want you to follow along with me, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Mommy and Daddy, listen to me. I want to say my A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Oh, thank you. That was Kimberly. Good job. Let us sing the ABCD song one more time. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Mommy and Daddy, listen to me. I want to say my A, B, C, D. A,
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Wow, good job. You know your letters. You know them. Now let us find out the date. What is the date today? Today is Wednesday, 8th December 2021. Today is Wednesday. This is the word Wednesday. What today? Today. Are you seeing the word today? This is the word today. Then is Wednesday, 8th December 2021. I told you, my dear children, whenever you come to class and you see this date here, before I come in, I want you to write the date. I want you to write the date. After that, you write the weather is, and then you wait for us to find out the weather. Then you also write your name. That's why I always put my name is. I want you to write your name there. Then what are we learning today? Okay, writing ground letters. But before we learn that, I want you to look through your window and tell us the weather at your home. I want you to go check through the window, look through the window, find out the weather and tell us. Who is ready to tell us the weather? Who is ready to tell us the weather? Theo, please tell us the weather at your home. Theo, what's the weather? What's the weather? Oh, the weather at Theo's home is sunny. Okay, thank you, Theo, for sharing the weather. Now, I want someone else to tell us the weather at their home. Jeremiah, what's the weather at your home? Jeremiah, what's the weather at your home? Hey, Jeremiah is not ready to tell us. Okay, let me ask.
It is sunny.
Okay, the weather at Jeremiah's home is also sunny. Now, let me find out from Ella. Ella, what is the weather at your home? Ella, what is the weather at your home? Ella, please share with us the weather. Tell us the weather at your home, Ella.
Cloudy.
Hey, Ella is not ready. Okay. Makaila, what's the weather at your home? Oh, I heard Makaila say sunny. What's the weather? Joshua, what's the weather at your home? Joshua,
Cloudy.
the weather at Joshua's home is also sunny. Inara, tell us.
Cloudy.
Oh, at Inara's home, the weather is cloudy.
Yeah, I said cloudy. Good thing. The weather is cloudy.
It's Joshua. Okay, at Joshua's home, the weather is cloudy. Now, Inara, tell us, what's the weather at your home?
Cloudy.
Cloudy. Oh, it's cloudy. Even at Inara's home, the weather is cloudy. And you know what, my dear children? Before I came in here, I looked through the window and the weather here is also cloudy. The weather here is also cloudy. So let me put the cloudy weather here. Let me put the cloudy weather here. And we are also going to write the word cloudy. It begins with sound. Someone tell me, cloudy begins with which sound? Jeremiah, cloudy begins with which sound? Hey, who is ready to tell me? Victor, cloudy begins with which sound? Okay, I had someone say, let us see, which says, good job. Cloudy begins with letter C, and letter C says, so I letter C here. Then L, then O, then letter U, then letter D, and then letter Y. And the word is cloudy, for cloudy weather. My dear children, what are we learning today? We are learning writing ground letters. Writing ground letters. But how do ground letters look like? Let me put a chart here and we identify and we look for the ground letters. After we have seen how they look like, then we shall write them. So let me put my chart here. I want us to find out what are the ground letters. What are the ground letters? Okay, let me put it here. Because if we are going to write ground letters, we must know how ground letters look like. We must know how ground letters look like. So these are our letters. These are our letters. We have been writing sky letters. Someone tell me, how do we write sky letters? Because we have been writing sky letters, but today we are going to write ground letters. But now I want someone to remind us, how do we write the sky letters? Before we start writing ground letters, how do we write sky letters? Victor's hand is up. Victor, how do we write sky letters? Do you remember? Yes, Victor. Hi. Victor, how do we write sky letters? Yes, Victor. I cannot hear you.
I don't
Okay, someone is going to help Victor. Who is ready? I can see Miracle. Miracle, tell us, how do we write sky letters?
the light. Sky letters touch up the light.
Very good. Clap for yourself. Myself.
Super.
Teacher Miracle broke her hand.
Oh, sorry,
We get Miracle in
Miracle.
prayer, yes.
So
We're
sorry
in
about
hospital
that.
now.
Oh, sorry. We shall pray for you, Miracle. Sorry, get well soon, but we shall please. Someone is going to pray for Miracle at the end of the lesson. Thank you, Miracle, for giving us a super answer about the sky letters. Sky letters, when you're writing them, they touch this line up here and they sit on the line. For example, letter B is a sky letter. The standing line touches the line. Then in the middle, put your ball there. And that is a sky letter. Even capital letter A is a sky letter. Touches the line up there. Good job. Now, I remember, my dear children, I also taught you grass letters. Who remembers how we write grass letters before we go to brown letters? Who is ready? Joshua, do you remember how we write grass letters? Joshua?
Which don't touch down. And which don't touch up.
They don't touch the line up, but they sit on the line here. Good job. The grass letters don't touch this line up here. They start from the middle and they sit on the grass line. For example, small letter A is a grass letter. When you're writing it, you start from the middle, it sits nicely on the grass line, then you put a standing line. The grass letter starts from the middle and sits on the grass line. Even small letter C is a grass letter, starts from the middle and sits on the grass line. Now, my dear children, now that you remember how to write the sky letters and the grass letters, today we are going to learn how to write the ground letters. Now, how do we know that a letter is a ground letter? A ground letter, when you're writing it, it starts from the middle, goes through the grass line, and goes down. That is a ground letter. The ground letter, you start from the middle of the line, it goes through the grass line and goes down. Let us find out the grass letters here. Let me look at these letters. Wow. Hey. Letter G, small letter G is a brown letter. It has a tail which comes down. Small letter G is a brown letter. I have identified this one. Now you are going to tell me the rest of the brown letters. Let me put a circle around small letter G. It is a brown letter. It is a brown letter. It has a tail which comes down. I want someone who has identified the brown letters to tell us so that we can begin writing them. Kimberly, tell us which other letter have you seen which is a brown letter?
This one, O.
Which one? What's the name of that letter you have identified?
O.
O. This letter O. This one?
U.
You. Let's see. You.
No. This one. This one is letter U.
Are you talking about this one? Oh, this
Yes,
one.
teacher.
Are you talking about this one?
I remember it.
You have forgotten
Letter
it.
E.
Oh.
Letter E.
You are talking about
E.
very good. You are talking
Letter
about
E.
wow, super. This is letter Y and it says y, as in yam. Yam. Good job, Kimberly. Letter Y is a brown letter. It has a tail which goes through the ground there. So it is a brown letter. Let me circle it there. Miracle. Which other letter? Which letter here is a ground letter?
Say.
Letter J.
Letter J. Good job. It has a tail which comes down. So it is a ground letter. Let me also put a circle around it. Good job, Miracle. Who else wants to tell us? Joshua, which other letter have you identified? Have you seen which is a ground letter? Yes, Joshua.
Letter P.
Letter P. Good job. The standing line goes down here. Wow, clap for yourself, Joshua. The standing line goes down. So this is a ground letter.
Super. Even Q.
Wow, even Q. Yes, the starting line comes down and it has a hook. Yes, letter Q is also a round letter. Clap for yourselves, my dear children. You have identified the ground letters. Let me clap for you. Lovely, lovely, and nice. Rapapa, rapapa to you. So we are going to be writing the ground letters. Small letter G is a ground letter. It has a tail which comes down. It goes through and comes down there. It is a ground letter. Small letter J is a ground letter. Small letter P is a ground letter. Small letter Q is a ground letter. And small letter Y is a ground letter. Now I want you to get ready with your books and pencils. We are going to be writing the ground letters correctly. So let me remove this chart and let us start writing the ground letters. Okay. Get your book ready, Let me also get my small whiteboard ready. As you get your book ready, let me also get my small whiteboard ready. We are going to be writing ground letters. Get your book, get your pencil ready. As I am also here getting ready. Okay, get your book, get your pencil. And let me also get my whiteboard ready. We are going to be writing the ground letters. We are going to start with small letter G. Small letter G. And as we write the small letter G, don't forget its sound. Don't forget the sound it gives us. Small letter G, you start with the ball. Start from the middle here. You draw a ball which sits nicely on the grass line. After that, you come down with a standing line up around the middle there, and you curve up. And that is a small letter G. Start with the ball from around the middle there. Now we are going to go down with a standing line, then we curve. Okay, from here you come down, go through the grass line, go under the ground there. You curve it up. Small letter G is a ground letter. I think you can see it goes through the grass line and comes to the ground. Then it curves up. It goes through the grass line and curves up. It does not touch the skyline. No. Okay, let us continue writing small letter G. Start from the middle here. You draw your beautiful ball. Then here, you come down with a standing line. Then you curve up. That is small letter G. It is a ground letter. Start with your ball. Beautiful ball. From the middle of the line. Don't write a big one. That would not be nice. Go through there. Then you reach in the middle here. You curve it up. That is small letter G. Now I want someone to tell us the sound. Makaila, tell us the sound of small letter G. Do you remember the sound that letter G gives us? What does letter G say in words? What does letter G say in words? Oh, you're having a network problem. I cannot hear you well. I cannot hear you well. You're having a network problem. Let Travin help us. Sasha, I think that is Sasha there. Sasha and Travin. Tell us the sound of letter G. What does letter G say in words? Hey. Travin, you're quiet. Tell us the sound of letter G. Okay. Who is ready to tell us? Who is ready to tell us? Inara, tell us the sound of letter G.
Good.
Louder.
Good.
Good job. Lovely, lovely and nice. Letter G says G, as in girl. G, g, girl. G, g, gate. Letter G says G. G says G. G says G. Every letter has a sound and G says G. Good job. Now, if you have finished writing letter G, we are going to write the other ground letter. Oh, Miracle told us letter J. Letter J is a ground letter. Letter J is a ground letter. So that is the next ground letter we are going to write. We start from the middle of the line here. Come down with a standing line, curve up, then we put our dot there. That is small letter J. It is a ground letter. Start from the middle of the line here, come down, curve up. Put a dot there. That is small letter J. It is a ground letter. Start from the middle of the line, go through the grass line, continue, curve up. Put the dot. Small letter J is a ground letter. Start from the middle of the line, you go down, curve up, put a dot. Small letter J is a ground letter. It does not touch the skyline, but it goes through the grass line. It goes underground, stops in the middle there. That is small letter J. It is a ground letter. It is a ground letter because it goes through the grass line. Okay. Small letter J, start from the middle, go through the grass line, curve up, put a dot. Small letter J. It is a ground letter. Start from the middle, go through the cross line, curve up, put your dot. That is a small letter J. It is a ground letter. What does letter J say in words? What does letter J say in words? Please ready to tell us. Melon. What does letter J say in words? Melon. What does letter J say? Now G is for letter G. G says G. G says G. Every letter has a sound and G says G. Now what does letter J say? It is almost the same as its name. Yeah, it says G. J says G. J says G. Every letter has a sound and J says G. J says G. J says G. Every letter has a sound and J says G. As in jam. G, G, jam. G, G, jelly. G, G, J. G, G, joy. Yes. If you're finished writing small letter J, let me know so that we write the next ground letter. The next ground letter. If you're finished, let me know. Let me know so that we write the next ground letter. Have you finished? Miracle, have you finished writing small letter J?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, good job. Travis, have you finished? Teacher Dennis, if we can have all the hands down so that only those who are finished raise their hands. Can have all the hands down, then only those, if you have finished writing small letter J, raise up your hand. Raise up your hand if you have finished. Miracle has finished. Travin, have you finished? Travin and Sasha. Okay, Theo has finished. Inara has finished. Victor has finished. Wow, good job. Good job. Ella, please finish. Jeremiah, Joshua, Kimberly, Melon. Miracle has finished. Victor has also finished. Small letter J is a ground letter. Okay. Now we are going to write another ground letter. Small letter P. We are going to write small letter P. Small letter P is a ground letter. Small letter P is a ground letter. When you're writing small letter P, you start your standing line from the middle here. From the middle here. Then you put your curve there. Small letter P. Start from the middle. Then you curve it up there. You round it there. Small letter P. Start from the middle, goes through there. Then up here, you curve a ball there. That is small letter P. Goes through there. Then you carve a ball there. That is small letter P. Then you carve your ball here. Small letter P. It is so easy to write. It is also a ground letter because the standing line goes through the brass line and comes down. Okay, small letter P is a ground letter. I think let us write that again. Okay, we start from the middle here. You come down with a standing line. You stop in the middle. Then you carve your ball there up. That is small letter P. Start from around the middle here. Come down. Then you carve your ball there. And that is small letter P. It is a ground letter. Standing line from the middle down. Then here you have your ball there. Small letter P. It is a ground letter. Comes down. Carve your ball there. Small letter P is a ground letter. Carve your ball there. Small letter P is a ground letter. So if you have finished writing small letter P, raise up your hand so that we write the next ground letter. I want to look at your work. So write with speed so that we can write the next ground letter. Okay, I can see Victor's hand is up. I think he has finished writing small letter P. If you have finished, raise your hand. Inara has finished. Good job, good job. Write with speed. I want to look at your work. Kimberly has finished. Good job. Okay. I can see children have finished. Jeremiah, Joshua, Melon. Okay. Wow. Miracle has finished. Good job. Small letter P is a ground letter and it is so easy to write. It is so easy to write. Theo, have you finished? Theo?
Yes.
Okay. I think everyone has now finished. Now we are going to write the other ground letter. Small letter Q. Small letter Q is a ground letter. All eyes on the board. When you're writing small letter Q, we start with a ball from the middle of the line here. Write your ball there. Then you come down with a standing line. Come down with a standing line which goes to the brass line. Then in the middle there, you put a hook. That is small letter Q. It is a ground letter. A ball that starts from the middle there. You come down with a standing line in the middle there. You put a hook. That is small letter Q. It is a ground letter. Start from the middle there with the ball. Come down with a standing line. Around the middle there, you put a hook. Small letter Q is a ground letter. The ball should not touch the skyline. No. It starts from the middle. You come down with a standing line, then you put a hook. Small letter Q is a ground letter. Start from the middle there with a ball. Come down, you put a hook. Small letter Q is a ground letter. Start from the middle there with a ball. Come down, you put a hook. Small letter Q is a ground letter. Start with the ball in the middle there. Palm down. The ball sits on the grass line, but the standing line goes through the grass line. That's why it's a ground letter. So the standing line goes through the grass line. Then you put a hook. Small letter Q is a ground letter. Small letter Q is a ground letter, and it is so easy to write. So that is a small letter Q. I can see some children have already finished. Kimberly has finished. Miracle has finished. If you have also finished writing small letter Q, raise up your hand. Okay, Theo has finished. Inara, who else has finished? If you have finished, raise up your hand. Inara has finished. Who else? Who else? Who else has finished? If you have finished, raise up your hand. If you have finished writing small letter Q, raise up your hand. It is a ground letter. Start with a ball. From the middle, it sits on the grass line, but goes through the standing line, goes through. Then you put a hook. Victor has finished. Wow, who else has finished? Miracle has finished. Who else has finished writing small letter Q? Small letter Q is so easy to write. A small letter Q is a ground letter. Now we are going to write the last ground letter. We are going to write the last ground letter, and Kimberly told us that small letter Y is a ground letter. Small letter Y is a ground letter. So all eyes on the board with small letter Y. We start from the middle here of the line with a short slanting line. That sits on the grass line there. Now the long slanting line goes through the grass line and goes down there. That's why it is called a ground letter. So let me put the other slanting line. Put the other slanting line. Yes, there, like that. Small letter Y is a ground letter. You start with a short slanting line. Short slanting line which sits on the grass line. Then the long slanting line goes through. The long slanting line this side goes through and stops in the middle there. It is a ground letter. Small letter Y is a ground letter, and it is also so easy to write. The first slanting line that you write is short. You start with a short slanting line which sits on the grass line. Then the long slanting line goes through, and that's why it is a ground letter. So let us put the long one. Yes, that is small letter Y. Small letter Y is a ground letter. Start with a short slanting line, then you put a long slanting line. Small letter Y is a ground letter. Start with a short slanting line. Start with a short slanting line, then you put a long slanting line which stops there. Small letter Y is a ground letter. Small letter Y is a ground letter, and it is so easy to write. Small letter Y is a ground letter. Okay, if you are finished writing, Teacher Dennis, if we can have all the hands down, then those who are finished writing can raise up their hands, then I start looking at their work. I want to see what they have been writing. Theo has finished. Victor has finished. Ayla has finished. Inara has finished. Okay, the rest of you, if you haven't finished, don't worry. You can continue writing. Now let me be looking at those ones who are finished. Wow, Jeremiah has finished. Melon has finished. Kimberly has finished. Okay. Victor, let us see your work, Victor. Victor. Wow, Victor. You have done a good job. Lovely and nice. Rapapa to Victor. That's a super job, Victor. Theo is also ready. Victor has done a super job. Theo. Hey, Theo, you need to space your work, but you have done a good job. Next time you space, leave the line in the middle, then you write in the next line, but you have done a good job. Lovely and nice. Rapapa to Theo. Inara is also ready. Inara. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. You have also spaced your work. Lovely and nice. Rapapa to Inara. I can see Kimberly is ready. Melon is also ready. Kimberly, let us see that work. I am seeing small letter Q, small letter Y. Please turn the other side, and I also see the work the other side. Small letter G, J, P. Wow, lovely and nice. Rapapa to Kimberly. I can see Melon is also ready. Melon is also ready with her work. Melon, let us see that work. Small letter G, small letter J, small letter Q. You have to put a standing line which goes through the grass line. Then you put a hook. So you've written the others well, but small letter Q, Melon, correct? Small letter Q, Melon. Give it a long standing line. But you've done a good job. Just correct small letter Q, Melon. Small letter Q, put a standing line, a long standing line, then a hook. Miracle. Wow, Miracle is sick, but she has done a good job. Wow, Miracle. Lovely and nice. Rapapa to Miracle. Good job, Miracle. Who else is ready with their work? Ella. Position your work well, Ella. Okay. Hey, small letter G there. J, P, Q, Y. Good job, Ella. Continue practicing the small letter Y so that it comes out very well. But you have done a good job, Ella. Lovely and nice. Rapapa to you. Mwehaire Makaila, let us see your work. Position it well. Position your work well in the camera, in front of the camera, Makaila. Makaila, position your work well. There's too much light there, I cannot see it well. Makaila, position your work very well. Makaila is positioning. Okay, I can see small letter G there, small letter Y. Continue practicing, Makaila. Continue practicing, Makaila. Continue practicing. Who else? I think I've seen it. Sasha and Travi. There's too much light there. Move a little bit behind. A little bit behind. Oh, okay. I can see small letter G there. Position it, small letter J. Okay. There's too much light. There's too much light there. But thank you, Sasha and Travis. I know you have done a wonderful job. Thank you, my dear children. Clap for yourselves. You have all done a super job. Clap for yourself. Myself, super. Clap for yourself again. Myself, super. Clap for yourself one more time. Myself, super. You are all winners because you have done a good job. I'm going to put some more work for you in the Google Classroom so that you practice. Remember, next week we are having exams. So please practice with the assignments that are in the Google Classroom. I'm going to put some more assignments for you to continue practicing because next week we are having exams. And if you haven't paid up, please make sure you pay because exams will only be available to those who have paid up. My dear children, thank you for being good children. As we end this lesson, I want someone to pray for us. And I want that person to pray for Miracle. Miracle broke. Mommy Miracle, tell us, what did Miracle break? We need to pray for her. You said Miracle broke her arm. Mommy Miracle, we want to pray for Miracle. Tell us what we should pray for. You said Miracle broke her arm. Teacher Dennis, can I please hear from Mommy Miracle?
Yes. Hello.
Yes, Mommy Miracle. What did Miracle break? We want to pray for her as we end our lesson.
Okay, you wanted to Miracle to do what?
You said Miracle broke. What did she break?
Yes,
We want
Miracle broke her left arm. Was playing on Friday last week.
Oh, sorry about that.
And we took her to hospital on Monday, and they put a caster.
Oh, sorry about that.
The right one.
Okay, we are going to pray for Miracle. Miracle broke
thank you.
left arm. So if you're going to pray for us, Kimberly has said she's ready to pray for us, and she's ready to pray for Miracle. Miracle broke her left arm. Miracle broke her left arm. Kimberly, as you're praying for us, don't forget to pray for Miracle. She broke her arm. Okay, the rest of us, hands together, eyes closed. Kimberly, pray for us.
Our Father, who art in heaven, always miracle will give you thanks. Bless our teachers, give us students, bless Miracle, give him good health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you for that one powerful prayer. We ask God to bless everyone, to bless Miracle, and to give her good health. Indeed, God is going to give Miracle good health by healing her arm. Thank you for being good children. Thank you for being winners. You can now unmute and say bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,